Hey, good afternoon and good evening. How exciting. Look at that. I guess is it working? Is the chat overlay working again? It works. You have been on Discord. What a shame. Hey, but you're here now, so that's all we want to know. That's all we care about. Do I have a return here? I'm a little bit early today, so I didn't get as organized as I usually am not. There we go. Ah, yes, that works. That's cool. That's cool. Good. Yeah, I told my mom. My mom. What did my mom say? She said it's a very nice offer, but she's watching an exciting movie, so that's obviously no match for me. But hey, feral woman, how exciting that you could join us. Let me see. Let me see. Especially for you, I think. Does this work? Does it work? Can you hear that? Can you hear the applause? That's good. That's good. I can hear it, but I wonder if you can hear it. I hope you can hear it. You hear it. That's perfect. Excellent. Well then, welcome to the stream. I'm glad you could join us. I just need to consolidate my windows here, and then we can totally get on with an exciting round of JAK and DAXTER. That needs to go on here. Too many computers, too many windows. There, that should do that. So important to do that first, isn't it? I have also seen that Steve from Australia is watching us. So hello, Steve. There we go. You also get applause. Woohoo! And good day, there you are. That is so super cool. The counter. Oh yes, I was just preparing that counter. Let's get the counter ready too. I believe currently it is still set to the regular death command, but let me go and switch that to just !D. And then that's just much easier to for all of us to remember. !D and start amount is 0. Okay, go and try it, Christina. See if it works. Brian might still be at work, so he might not be joining us immediately. Jay died 0 times today. That is super exciting. Good stuff. So bit by bit, things are coming together. So that's very cool. We were debating, we just had a little cancer discussion, Christina and I, on Discord, and we were just talking about exciting TPN things, total parenteral nutrition, and how different my system was to Christina's current system. So we can talk a lot more about that. Yeah, and other than that, I think we're good here, aren't we? Are we good? Right, okay. I could see here on the Twitch interface that you were watching. That's actually quite nice. So yeah, I'm so glad that you never had to do that, Kelly. It's just one of those things that if you don't have to, it's totally fine not to have TPN. It's I don't know how we got through it. I just spoke to Julia about it, and we tried to find a picture of the pump. And considering that I had TPN for 9 months, you'd think there is at least one picture on one of our phones, but that's not the case. So I wonder if I've made a video and that's private on Vimeo. So I'll dig that out and send it out to you. It's just fascinating to compare these two systems. Let's see where we are here in JAK and DAXTER. I believe last time we had... Are we still connected here? There we go. No? There. Aha. 51%. Can you believe it? We've got half the amount of eggs, so 1,000 more eggs to find, and 50 more power cells to find. That's gonna be a crazy journey. Let's see, shall we? And I'm having a nice lemon tea, Tezo glazed lemon loaf tea. Very exciting. So there we go. Steve, what's the weather like in Bris Vegas right now? Are you good? This is fairly early in the morning for you. Christina's having latte. That's good. Hot. I was thinking now that it's getting warmer here for us in the summer. That means it's heading towards, it's getting colder where you are in about 2-3 months, right? I have that right in my head? I like to double check because I do tend to forget. Here we go. Last time we went to Misty Island. That's where we're going to go again and see what happens in Misty Island. I was going to make something like this here, that little fountain, or something along those lines, just something like a particle emitter in Blender, but I've done so much software stuff today and my brain was just not with it anymore, so I apologize for that. I said we're going to do a 3D stream, but it's just, my brain just didn't like the idea, so one of those things. Oh, we need to go around here and get old fish breaths boat over to the island. Those are the fish here. Let me show you the fish again. That was nice. There. Fish. So super funny. This was where we caught the sculptor's muse, but there's many other things to do there, so let's head back, finish off that island. Lemon tea is really nice, isn't it? Sometimes it's just the best.
This place gives me the creeps! And trust me, it's a whole new experience when you're covered in fuzz!
Yes, this is the island on which Daxter lost his human form and is now this little orange weasel here. Oh dear, that is cold. Which part of Canada are you in? Two for the price of one. 3 for the price of one. That's just 2. So last time we only went through the outskirts, I believe, of this island, but there's so much more that we can have a look at. I don't remember much about it. Oh, I think mine's still going. Maybe it's just you. Hope it's just you. Oh. Oh. "44 centigrade. My goodness, that is like 110 in Fahrenheit. Something like that. Really hot. I take it you guys have aircon, right? In Bris Vegas, I would imagine. Oh, you're in Newfoundland. How exciting. Is it, tell me, this is exciting. Is it Newfoundland or is it Newfoundland? I only know this from watching, oh my god, what's it called in Canada? We call it Murdoch Mysteries here. And one of the actors, he's from Newfoundland, and I never know how to pronounce it properly. How exciting. Oh yeah, you said your son is doing, when he's doing gaming, you're not allowed to use the internet, which is tad unfair, isn't it? I see his logic, but I see also your side, so... Oh, Newfoundland, is that it? Or Newfoundland? Okay, let's say Newfoundland is number 1, Newfoundland is number 2. Oh, okay, Newfoundland, I like it. Good stuff. Thank you for clearing that up. Oh, man. Counter is working well. I like that abbreviation there, I must say. Oh, I see. You've got a shared between a few people. That's interesting. So there's more eggs here. There's a red thing over here. Do you remember that power cell over there? I believe we need to activate that platform. And I think these are the blue ecos with which we can do it. I think. So that'll be a little challenge. So next time we die, we can try that. We just go collect all of them and then we go right here, hopefully avoiding that purple guy who's swimming in the mud over there. And then we activate that little elevator, hopefully grab that power cell over there. Let's try that. But in the meantime, we'll continue on over this fragile rock here. These guys need to be punched twice. The real 0 Kelvin! How exciting!
Red Eco makes your attack stronger.
Lovely to see you. I'm so glad you got those drawings in good condition there. Thanks to my game stream, no less.
Don't worry, I'll avenge you! What?
The opportunity. I was just preambling, I bet. Is that the word? So now, when we go and ice these people, we can try and collect all those blue eco bits, and then we'll see if that'll be enough to activate that elevator. Oh, nearly had it. I think if we had a third one, that'd be really good. It looks like there is a third one. Like here. There's one here, one there, one there. Okay. How are we going to get back up here? I don't think we can. We'll have to wait until we die again. I believe so, yes. I think I did die. Thank you very much. Only died twice. It feels like I've died more often. Maybe I haven't. But that opens that.
We remember what happened the last time we were here.
Yes, this is the big...
It's an ambush, Jack!
Ooh.
It's an ambush!
This thing was open and Daxter fell in. This is exactly how it happened. Oh, I'm gonna have to fight all these people now? That's crazy. It was like that the other day. We started the stream and we're heading straight into a boss fight. Unbelievable. Success! Oh. Was it that bad? So this guy wielding the cannon here, we have to stop him. That's just not on. Come coming in for a nice, quiet, chillaxed walk. He keeps doing that. I mean, seriously.
Gives me the willies. Let's keep you out of the ooze, okay?
This, I think, is where Daxter fell in. And power cell. Now, slightly awkward camera angle here. Guess where you're going? Oh my goodness, next to the pit of doom. So these boxes here, I don't think I can destroy them. I think I need to go up to where the guy has his cannon, and then I think we have to aim the cannon at these boxes so that we unlock the eggs in those boxes. I think we have to, I believe we have to, this is where these stairs come in. I think it's a bit of a long walk to get there, but I think we'll get there. Oh no, this is where we've just been here. Got in this way. How are we going to get out of here? This way? Oh, there we go. Yes, I think we have to go on the outside, and then this is quite a large level here. I totally forgot about this. And this is a large construction. This is lots of wooden platforms and lots of rolling barrels. Reminds me a little bit of Donkey Kong. So once we get up there, the end result is going to be that we're going to ice the guy. Goodness. Intenseness.
I'm like, stretcher? Yuck. Breath.
The end result is that we're going to ice the guy with the cannon. And then we're going to get to use it. These guys are strong. Oh. And the moment I'm in the water, he disappears, the purple guy. Yuck. I have a feeling there's more eggs down here. Yeah, see? Absolutely. And evil guys. The bone, the large bone. Let's do that. Ah, do you know, I bet I go into this water and the fish comes. Let's not risk it. I also wonder if we need these repos here for something. Oops. Aha! Whew. That's what we need that for, isn't it? Chunk of buried eggs. Let's go and get them. Like in the Everglades, you mean, right? Alright, we need all three, I bet, so that we last as long as we want to last. Alright, come on. First one, second one. Aha! Result! Ow! It was going so well.
At the funeral, like, how am I gonna get change back now?
Oh, but that's nice. We're not too far away. I'm so glad you could join us, Callie. Do this again. This is really nice. And don't get too cold in Newfoundland. That's what it is, right? Newfoundland, not Newfoundland. Newfoundland. See you soon. Look at that, more eggs, and it's a boat. Rickety architecture here. Evil guys at the bottom. Some Zeppelin things going on here. Ah, and another power cell, look at that! Nice! This looks like Donkey Kong action going on. It is, isn't it? It certainly has that steampunk flair to it. So we've got two that are rolling, and then the third one jumps up and down. Ugh. Will I fit underneath it, or do I have to... Timing is everything. It looks like there are these little areas here and over there where I can just go and get off the path and just have a pause there. I think I might do that. Okay, here goes nothing. Ah, yes. So that's not good. Ah. Ooh. More scout flies. I really don't know what to make of this. I can't really... Can I walk underneath this guy? Maybe. No, I can't. Looks like that's the end up there. So if I just make that up to the top, I think that's the end of the Donkey Kong action. Do you think it's the hair? Might be. Depends on how stiff it is. It looks a bit spiky, doesn't it? I used to have hair like that when I was in my 20s, which is a while ago. And funny enough, now that we're up here, there's no more hair blocks. Hair blocks? Wood blocks. Hello, brain. Join us, why don't you? Oh, you the guy with the cannon. He's Cannon Man. You've got to be kidding me. The whole thing again? That can't be right. Oh, brother. I have to do the whole thing again? That's crazy. Be far too easy, wouldn't it? If we just, I mean, you know, what's the harm in letting me up there and just after all the Donkey Kong stuff? God, I've got to do all this stuff again. Well, that was the practice run. All right, have your coffee.
I was right behind you, Jak! Really? I was.
Totally weren't. I saw you. You weren't behind me, Daxter. I'll let these guys live. How about that? So I do fit underneath it. That's cool. It's just a matter of timing myself. Oh, and I've forgotten an egg, so haha. Good thing we're doing this again. Oh, brother. Ooh. Now, let's focus on this. Let's not die again. Ah, cannon. There we are. Cannon, cannon, cannon. Come on. Friend of the cannon. Aha! Nice one! Whew.
I have to admit, I'm impressed.
Mm-hmm.
You two didn't screw up. Now that the lurkers can't open that silo, they can't flood the world with dark eco and cause untold destruction. Wipe that ridiculous grin off your face, Daxter. The two of you have plenty to do. Get on with it.
Such a charming guy. So this was the dark eco silo then, I guess. Much larger than the little side silo that we found here, the one that Daxter fell in. So this is the big thing, I guess. And the idea, I guess, was they wanted to open it so that Gaul and Maya could do God knows whatever evil stuff. Let's see what we can do with this cannon here. So we have these boxes. Ah. How do I fire this thing?
Get some!
Ah. No, this is not as easy as it looks. All right. So higher isn't always wider. That's interesting. This seems random. Seems very random. That is bizarre, because when I tried to get this box here, I was fairly flat, wasn't I? That doesn't make any sense. So random. Come on, we can do this. Oh, I see. It also depends on how long I press the button. I see. Huh, you learn something new every day. I think that's all of them. No, back down and let's collect those eggs. Now that the coast is clear. Oh man, did you see that? So there is the occasional log that comes back here, is there? No, let's just not look back. Let's not look back. I like how the wood creaks. Whew! That was close. I'm not sure if I was supposed to go down here. I don't think I was. I think there's a better way to get these things with the hovercraft thing. How do we get out of here? Oh, maybe here. Oh, no, no, no. I hear the fish. I hear the fish. No, no. Oh, the fish. He got me. Unfair, that is. Thank you, Christina. So we were talking about TPN earlier and how your system differs from mine. So one of the things I thought was curious is that, so my system was delivered as one large bag of a mixture of, I guess, saline solution and most of the carbohydrates, most of the glucose. And then I had to inject 2 small syringes into that, which were nutrition in regards to vitamins and all that. So that was that. And then I had to add another syringe. So it's 3 syringes in total. And that had to be mixed inside the bag. And then the bag had to be connected to the pump. And then the pump, it's a spritzer. That's a syringe. And then I would connect that to the TPN pump. And then the line had to be primed. That's it, exactly. There was a line that needed to be attached to the bag. And then put through the, yes, exactly. I mixed it myself. So most of it came pre-mixed in this large bag that had to be stored, refrigerated. There we go. That's the zoomer I was talking about. Yes, and then I'd mix the rest of it in myself because I believe that would have been unstable. I think that was the idea, that they couldn't mix it in the pharmacy because it would have meant that if you put the vitamins in there and then ship it, leave it in the fridge for a week, then it would probably go off or separate or go nasty or whatever.
I said, shred the lurkers, Jack. Not the
Right, the
mines.
lurkers.
Rule
Not.
number 1, always avoid the mines.
Thank you, Dexter. All right, but you get more than one bag, right? So I wonder if when they get mixed together, if that is what then makes the, I suppose that what makes the actual TPN then. Like all these components combined. See if we can get that power cell up here. Oh, right, okay, we need to take a different route up there. Whew. I guess that was me dying there. You mixed in you, exactly. Oh, that's how they do it. Right, right. Yeah, whereas I basically just get the whole concoction into me. That's how it works. 15-minute solution A, 15-minute solution B. My goodness, what a setup. Got the power cell. Just a few more eggs left up there. Yeah, TPN is a really bizarre thing. And it's just this inconvenience that you're attached to holes and you can't really go anywhere, and it's just limiting, and while you sleep it's just all weird basically. And there's a second pump involved as well. Wow. I'm so glad we're comparing notes, Christina. I'm sure I've made a video of how we did this whole preparation thing back then, so I'll have a look through my Vimeo archive, and if I find it, I'll share it with you. I like this contraption that the lurkers have here. Mine was, I mean, I could hear it, but it wasn't terrible. But if I understand Christina correctly, it's really hers are really loud. Come on, last lurker. We'll get you, lurker. Aha! Another power cell. So close by.
Around our village for weeks. Bring your zoomer back to the chance pad and I'll teleport it back.
And keep in mind, Steve, this was actually a PlayStation 2 game, so this is really old. And it's got a very steady frame rate, always had. Yeah, it looks very nice for what the console could do, really. So we've got the scout flies, but there's one secret power cell here. I wonder what that is. Yeah. Was it 8-bit? Was the PlayStation 2 8-bit, or was that 16-bit already? Or dare I say 32 even? I definitely 16 or 8-bit. I think the first PlayStation, that may have been 8-bit. I think the second one, that may have been 16. But we're talking 1999 release date, you know. I think that was when that came out, 99 or 2000, so literally 20 years ago. Oh, how are we doing with the precursor orbs here? Oh, okay, still 23 to go. 23 in this level that we don't have, and a secret power cell. What else is there to do here then? Oh, the eggs in the arena, of course. Let's go back there. Can we go from the back here? Let's try that. Ah, man. No, not the fish. Ah, thank God for that. And there's nothing we have forgotten here anywhere, is there? That hidden power cell is a bit of a concern. I don't remember where that might be. It's usually some kind of puzzle that you have to solve, and then the reward for that is... Oh yes, of course, it's at the end there, isn't it? It's that platform that we have to activate. I think I remember where that is. Ah! Oh, was it already? Well done, PlayStation 1. I wouldn't have thought that. I guess we're a decade or so out. I suppose, yeah, I know they're correct. I mean, the PlayStation 1, that was the big news back then, wasn't it? Because Nintendo and Sega had the market sewn up, and Sony was seen as the big new ass kicker back then. My goodness, what are you even doing treading on the home console entertainment whatever market? Eight more to go. Right, look at that. Sega Saturn, exactly, yes. And the Amiga CD, my goodness, that never went anywhere. Yeah, so the 8-bit consoles, they would have been mid-80s to early 90s then. That makes sense. Huh. Yeah, so we're decades beyond that. Oops. Slipped off. Nearly slipped again. Oh, from the 70s, my God. Of course, like the Ataris and all that. I remember we had an Atari 2600 clone. Definitely wasn't Atari, but it was one of those things that looked like an Atari. It's crazy that we remember all these things. I remember when I moved to Berlin in '91, I used to rent a Sega console, whichever console it was that had Sonic Adventures on it, and I couldn't afford to buy one, so I rented one from the video store, like a Blockbuster type store. Oh man, this is terrible. I died twice. No, I didn't actually. Oh no, I only died once. Oh my god, aren't they just so spoiled? My game doesn't load fast enough. You don't know what loading times are, dude. Okay, we grab this, we grab that. We grab... Kill... Ow, my god, that's terrible. So this purple box needs to get out of the way, and the guy needs to get out of the way, and then we can attempt this thing. And you too. You and you need to not be here. So yeah, maybe before we go do that then, we'll just go down. Say a friendly hello to him. That, yeah, we're just gonna have to live with a yellow box. Okay, let's try it. Oh, come on. That should have counted. We were there. Oh, come on. The original, right? Yes. The first generation. Do you still have it? Because there were so many cool games on there. Oh, come on! Great, keep it, because it's one of those, like, they were so expensive when they came out, and then there came this point where Microsoft really did a push for the Christmas deals. And I remember it was £99 in Britain, and I had one. It was one of the first models with a massive controller, you know, the one that you could barely put in your hand. And when they were cheap, I bought one for Julia. We were living in different houses back then, and that's kind of far apart, and so I bought her one for Christmas, and then I had one, and yeah, it was great. So sometimes when we were not together, we would just text each other and go, hey, we're playing Time Splitters 2 or something. Awesome game. Yeah, those were the days. Original Xbox. And there's so many cool treasures on that have not been ported over to another system. I might pick one up one day. I have an old Wii that I bought over here. $400. Woohoo! That is a lot of cash. I remember my first PlayStation 2, that was, I think, 289 pounds. So about, yeah, 400 US dollars. Huge amounts of cash. Wow, you're a collector, Steve. And the Super NES, that was a good thing too. 8 more eggs we need to find on this rock. Wonder where they are. How about now? Is he into games now that he's grown up? Just curious. Really? Oh, Steve, that is so cool. Sometimes I watch the Modern Vintage Gamer. I thought at first he's in Australia, but he's not. He's in somewhere in the US now, but he speaks with an Australian accent, and he is very much into all kinds of retro consoles and makes videos about how encryption was defeated and what prompted what, and very knowledgeable guy in regards to homebrew software as well, how to make that happen. I find that fascinating. I suppose now as a grown-up, I'm always thinking those are the questions that I always had. but no one ever had the answer because, hey, it's all closed technology and you can use it, but you could never make anything for it. And I think that's what's tremendously changed. Oh, please keep them, Steve. Very important, keep them. Right. So is Julian more into games than Eric, would you say? I guess we just discovered this as a great form of entertainment. So not all the time, but it's something that is just, you know, rather than watching boring reruns, you go, well, let's explore this story. And also, that's the other thing I suppose that Julia and I had in common, or kind of still have in common, that we kind of suck at being good at games. This looks like something that could have eggs on it. That looks like a walkway here. See if we can get up there. How would we get up there? I think through here. I think there's a little gate through here. Let's see. Yeah, we used to spend literally hours and hours trying to, like this, trying to get all the eggs, or trying to collect all the packages in Grand Theft Auto or stuff like that. My God, wow. Do you guys still do that? That he sometimes comes around, or you go around to his place and you go, hey, let's go and and play some games together. That is so cool when you can do that together with your kids. That's really cool. That was just stupid, wasn't it? It's also not where the eggs were. What have I missed? Nine times, that's not so bad. All on Misty Island. Yeah, I can imagine. Times change, huh? Times change. Brian, were you into games consoles? Are you? We know Brian PC games occasionally, but we don't know if he's into consoles. Wow, and that was an 8-bit console. Oh, there we go. I think we've just found our missing eggs. And there's also that scoutfly. All right. Last power cell and 1, 2, 3, 4 more eggs. 150 eggs on Misty Island. All right.
Yeah, all right. Woo! Yes.
So does that mean we're done with this level now? I guess we are. Look at that. All 7 of them. Right, so you're gonna have to go and grab yourself a AV to HDMI converter thingamajig, right? You will not believe this, I just hooked up earlier today, I just hooked up my old Wii because I wanted to have a look at Time Splitters 2. And I did. It's very cool. I have an RGB cable, kind of a component cable for that. It looks passable. I don't know if I can capture that. I think I have one of those little USB dongle-y things that captures AV and puts it into a computer. That's how I attached my Commodore 64, or 128 rather, to my Mac, so that I can at least see some output there. Because I think, does my TV still have? I think it has composite inputs. Just about, but yeah, that's that little dongle, like $30 or something it was. That's a good handy little thing. And then you can attach it to a monitor, play some games that way. Ooh, RF. Well, I'm staying out of that. That's too old. Yeah, RF. That was the way to go. I remember the early home computers had that. They had RF outputs because who in the world would have a real monitor to attach that to? Man, how times have changed. How times have changed. What's the limitation of HDMI? I mean, we were talking about 8K monitors the other day. Do they work still via HDMI, or do we need some kind of a different standard for that, different cables? I never thought about this. Never thought we'd run into this limitation. I know there are different standards of HDMI, so some can, there's like HDMI 1.2 and 2.0 and all that. Indeed. And then the screens also, how good do they look now? Mobile phone screens are unbelievable. Pixel density is getting higher and higher. Ow. Yeah, we wanted to go this way. Ow! Died twice! Awkward camera angle alert. Is this the way out? This is the way out. I'm sure the marketing department will come up with 8K cables, 8K certified, $20 extra. Yeah, I was just curious because I don't know if there's a frame rate limitation or whatnot, because the gaming industry, they're all, on one hand, it's all 4K, 8K is all hip and exciting, but on the other hand, it's 240 frames a second and gimmicks like that. That's currently being discussed because it makes you a better gamer, of course. Nonsense. But yes, apparently you see more things, you know, in between the frames. We need more frames. It's got good connectivity, that thing then. It's what you'd expect for what was it, 60 grand? I think it was, wasn't it? Good point. What is CI? Notice it doesn't have a DisplayPort input. Yeah, that's usually aspect ratio converter. So it probably is something along the lines of a dedicated 16:9 input for anamorphic signals. Yeah, because the RTX 2080 that I have, that only has one HDMI out, but I think 3 or 4 DisplayPort outs. Really? How exciting. That is what I love about our sessions, that we get to learn these things. 1 minute you didn't even know it existed. And the next minute you know what it is. See if we can buy that other power cell. That we have enough eggs, don't we? Yeah, 207. Look at that. I think 120 is the going rate here. Come on. That is why I love our little community. Come on, Oracle.
You have proven yourself worthy. Here is a power cell.
Google is God, and it's all free, isn't it? We're not paying a thing for it. That's not quite right, is it? Something not quite right there. We are the product, like Brian says. So I remember that there were some more power cells in the Forbidden Jungle. Not power cells, but orbs, I believe. We've got all the power cells here. But I believe we have 10 more eggs that we need to find. Sky, a big UK broadcaster. Interesting that they made the jump into Germany and other markets, into other European markets. When I lived in Germany, we only had Premiere. That was one pay TV channel. And that was weird in Germany because everyone was thinking, well, TV is free in Germany. It's not like in the UK where you have to pay a base price and then just to get the basic programs. Germany always had it for nominal fee to close to nothing. Oh yeah, I mean, I've moved out of Germany in 1999. That's crazy. I've lived abroad for over 20 years. Come on, let's see if we can find these last 10 precursor orbs in the Forbidden Jungle. And we did ever since. The fish level. I'll approach it from a different perspective here, see if we can find something that we didn't find last time. Well, this guy, I can never tell how far this guy is actually away from me. Alright, enjoy the meds. Yeah, my goodness. How long is he dead? The artist formerly known as Symbol. No, as Prince. No, as Symbol. I don't remember. He's a good guy too. He died fairly young as well, didn't he? He was... Then Prince again. He wasn't even 60. He was in his 50s, wasn't he, when he died? If you see any eggs, do let me know. Egg scrutiny. Oh, the laughing fisherman. He's still laughing. I can imagine that, yeah. Definitely been down here. In 2016. Maybe I'll follow this little river here. Beware of the fish. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to survive that. Let's try it out. Still a happy camper. It's contagious, his laughter. Oh, really? We all thought he had made it up. His name really was Prince, look at that. Man laughs so hard. He gets stomach cramps or dies of whatever. Could it be that there's some eggs underwater here? Hidden somewhere. I mean, 10 is one of those numbers where you think, if it'd be 3, I mean, there could be like 3 or 4, I would imagine they're grouped together somewhere. But 10 almost sounds like there's either more than one group of eggs, or there's something like one of those closed off egg vents, you know? Yeah, George Michael. He was a funny one. He helped out in his dad's Greek restaurant, and he has a really South London accent. A was quite surprised when I heard him speak for the first time. I had always assumed he would just speak, you know, without an accent. I don't know. I never really had any fantasies about what he should sound like, but it was like, you know, I'm from South London, innit? Very, very interesting. Not like him at all. But the funniest George Michael thing was the one that started the carpool karaoke with James Corden. That was so funny. Let's jump up here, see if we can see anything. Any eggs that are hiding here somewhere. No eggs. Yes, indeed, they are in metal boxes. That's true. Metal boxes, they contain eggs. The wooden boxes usually only contain health. Do we have some here somewhere? And the red boxes, I believe we've got them all. And then, of course, they could be in, yeah, like those are the wooden boxes here. They only contain health. But then eggs could also be in one of those capped, like underground jobbies. I believe 10 is exactly what fits in there. Activated by this. Yeah, like one of these things. So this one's open. If they're not open, this thing, like the top is fairly flat to the ground. I'm thinking, that'd be 10 in there. I remember there was one at the bottom here. But I think we've opened that one too. And then this leads us to the fisherman here, I think. Get some more eggs, mister. I seem to remember we've also looked beyond the waterfall. I don't know if we can dive in this game. No, looks like we can't dive. Oh, we can dive. That's another thing that they would do, I guess. Hide the eggs underwater. But not here. Oh, there's another waterfall. Let's have a look behind that one. The river, yes, good point. We have on one side, so there's these two waterfalls, this one and that one, and that river goes out into the open sea. Like this way here, or do you mean the other way, Christina? My idea was also, it could be that there are some eggs hidden underwater that we just have to dive here in the open sea. We had a little bit like that on the Sentinel Beach. So you have to dive, and that's where some eggs were hiding. But I guess... No, 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 no. Oh, that was mean. I wasn't even out in the open water. Yeah. Oh. So I don't know. I don't know where else to look. Then of course there's the big structure, so that is another possibility that we've overlooked something inside the structure. Either inside, on top of, or whatnot. I have one more nosy inside there, see if I can find it. So we go up there with this little jumping thing on the inside, and then we follow that. We did grab these eggs, I'm pretty sure about that. Two platforms. I was thinking something along the lines of here, where we may not have had a closer look, just following the path. Maybe that wasn't the right way to do it. But no, nothing here. Oh, oh my god. No, 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 no. I didn't jump. That's terrible. Totally doesn't count. It does count, doesn't it? Dead is dead. Oh, 12 times. I'm so glad they repaired this internet phenomenon. So far the picture's been stable, right? Yeah, dead, dead, dead. I've been keeping an eye on it here every so often and it looks pretty good. And yesterday the mixer thing as well, that worked as well. That's very good to know. And also this segregation of game streams here, 3D streams on YouTube and Mixer. I like that. I like that. Having slept on it one more night, I'm thinking, yeah, that's good. So there were no eggs there. have one more look over here. Ah, look at that. That's terrible. I could have jumped up one more time, I guess. But usually because you're charged up with blue eco, you attract eggs, so all the eggs that are in this pipe, they should just come to us. We definitely got all the eggs out of this guy. There's nothing else that opens here. Mysterious. Well, failing that, I guess, let's go to a different level. This is something that we need to... 10, exactly 10. And I have no idea where they may be. We've looked at pretty much everything, so it's got to either be an area, like a whole area that we've missed, which is unusual. Do we have the scout flies? Yeah, scout flies we have, 7, that's what we need. Eggs are missing. Power cells, we also have all the power cells, so technically we've done the level. Yeah, it could be. Always 10 in there, exactly. So I'm thinking there's just a little area somewhere that we just haven't quite found, which is bizarre. But hey, every so often we'll go back in here, nice little warm-up level, and then see what we find. But for now, we could go back. We've done Fire Canyon, we've done Rock Village, Boggy Swamp, did that. Precursor, oh look at that. Return to the Gambler, we haven't done that. Ah, let's pass through there. Blue Sage's Hut. Talk to the Gambler because we need to collect the power cell. Excellent, let's do that. Well, let's hike it out of here. Which way's out again? That way. Thankfully those light beams kind of help us there, because they point in the direction of the of the village. Have we been this high before? Maybe there's eggs up here. I'm glad you're back, Steve. How are the Mets? Can you feel it when you take them? I mean, do they do anything? Oh, man. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. Ah, nice one. I don't like it when meds have side effects, you know? If you take them because you have to take them and you don't feel anything, that's okay. But if you take them and they make you feel, you know, bleh, I don't like the sound of that. Ah, muscle ache. That's no good. Yeah, I was thinking, Christina, maybe there's something here. I got down. I think that was on the other side here. Other side. Like somewhere here, you think? Like this beach here. Yeah, there were the little yaks. Oh no. But this is exactly where they would hide them. Well, you know, speaking of hidden eggs, weren't there, while we're in this kind of beginning level here, on Sentinel Beach, yes, I remember, there was something else that we needed to do here. Sentinel Beach owes us 1 power cell and several more eggs. Perhaps we should go there while we're in this area. Yeah, let's do that. I like coming to this peaceful neighborhood here. Yeah, there's this guy. He also has a cannon. Let's take care of him. Oh, I didn't know it was your territory down here, blue whatever sand creature. A lot of them over here. Right, I remember last time this blue eco vent wasn't actually opened, so we didn't have enough juice to jump up there. Aha! More eggs! This we can't open, that's a job for that big cannon, I guess. Same as with this. More eggs. Now all I need to do is aim properly. Aha! He's behind you! Where is it? Here it is! Alright! Alright! Fantastic! That's that missing power cell on Sentinel Beach. Woohoo! So still 120, well, 27 eggs. And I think they might be in all these boxes. Let's play with that cannon once again. Now that I know it works by holding down the button. Aha. too far. Was it? Perfect. Eggs, more eggs, and then of course we have that's it. Could have sworn we had more boxes. That's not 27 eggs either. Yeah, but where are they? I thought they were all here. These are just... oh, this is at least one here. Because there were quite a few, I remember, last time when we checked. Oh, there we go. That's at least one. And that's just a wooden box, I think. Maybe there's more eggs that we don't know about. On the right? I don't see any more. I mean, there's these on the green here, but I think that's... yeah, they're only lanterns, yeah. And that's not a box here, is it? That's just a... I think that's also just a lantern. Yeah, that doesn't explode. Well, another mystery level. How do we get out of here? Oh, there we go. Also, how do we get down here? Oh man, no, don't do that. Whew. Whenever I hear that fish. Where are all the eggs on the beach? Didn't we shoot a box here? I'm sure it was here. There was definitely a box with 4 eggs. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, I guess we dreamt it. Still, 21 eggs short. Oh, is there one up there? I think I could just about see one up there. A scam, that's what it is. See if we've missed any boxes up here. That's a dude here. I could have sworn it was an egg. eggs up there. And this we had taken care of earlier. Flood hatched out of there. At the top, I believe so, yes. You know, could also be that we need to kill all these monsters on the beach. That's possible. That's something they would do. That sounds more like something that would give us a power cell. Maybe these guys hold eggs as well. Have a look in the back bit there with all the stone ruins. Maybe there's something hidden behind those. Yes, those things on the left-hand side there. Yeah, all the things that you normally wouldn't look behind. This is where they would hide things like that. Aha! Aha! Look at that! That's a few. I believe in Uncharted you can find hidden treasures as well. And one of them is this, the precursor orb. I don't think they call it that, but that's a nice little Easter egg. Let's have a look at the front. As well as balconies. I often wonder how that works. If you're a junior in the team and they say, well, make us something that will just feature as some kind of extra. Yeah, especially Uncharted, there's so many little just things really, like in Indiana Jones or in Tomb Raider where you find some golden amulet, and somebody had to sit there and model that, and I'm always thinking, yeah, that's probably just the junior guy who gets given those things, and that's the one exactly. Where's that featured? Well, somewhere in the background, maybe in an early version of the game. Yeah, 15 more eggs. That's quite a lot, I must say. I had high hopes for those boxes on the beach. Maybe they haven't been drawn. Could that be? Next time we come back, all these boxes are there again. Who knows? We've definitely been up here. I remember that. Oh, butterflies. Hello. How are you? In the windmill. Don't know if we can actually go there. Let's try it out. That would be another grand place to hide eggs. Behind the waterfall. That's another place we're gonna have to look. Windmill. Do you have an entrance? No, I don't think we can go in. Oh, my lift ride's on the other side. Missed it. Oh, that's an idea. Let me try that. Oops. Advanced difficulty level. Whew. I don't think it works. Good idea though. This is the kind of thing that they would probably implement. Just checking. I think we've opened this X door here. That was with this big bird. No, that's closed still. Ah, there we go. That's 10 eggs. Right, that's 10 eggs right here. I remember now, when we tried this last, this eco vent wasn't open. Ahaha! Aha! That's the spirit. 5 more. I have a feeling we can find those behind the waterfall now. That might be. Yeah, look at that. Some things popping out here. All right, fantastic. That's all the eggs on Sentinel Beach. Woo, hoo, hoo, hoo. All in a day's work. Shame they can't give us a shuttle ride back now. I have to walk. We're the heroes, man. We're the heroes. So what's the state of affairs then anyway? So we have 60 power cells. I believe Kira was saying we need 72 to unlock the next major area there. But we have a few eggs that we can now go and buy these things with. So 120, so we get one from the gambler. That's a good idea. Let's go to the gambler next. And on that occasion we can hawk 120 eggs to get another one from this oracle with a deep voice. If I remember where our office is, over there by the fountain. So Brian, if they have you working weekends now, does that mean you don't get days off, or is it kind of currently overtime? Do you get days off in lieu? How does that work? Because, you know, I want to make sure it's fair and all. They can't just keep you there 7 days a week, you know. I'm sure there's laws against that. Oh, right, I see. It's to warp. It's good to be in demand, though, isn't it? Nice to be considered and be asked, and then, you know, turn it down, even better. You know, 5 days is, I mean, we kind of take this for granted. 5 days is just the regular work week and we get 2 days off. I never felt that was a good balance there. Yeah, there comes a point where you just can't afford to do that. I mean, 5 days is already a big commitment as it is.
Oh, great moves, kid. I knew that time record would fall. Now here's your power cell, and I can go collect my big payoff.
Why are you wearing a barrel, dude? Alright, that's all the power cells in Rock Village. Let's have a word with that oracle. Yeah. Oh, he's not got anything to sell anymore. Ah, well. Where was the other oracle then? Was that back at the beach? Yeah, 3 days, 4 days. That's a good balance. I do 3 days right now, and that's enough. That's plenty enough. Aha. There's someone who might be able to set us up with a few power cells.
You have obtained another power cell.
That sounds like a good arrangement. 9-hour days, 4 days a week, 3 days off. That is nice. nice. See, that's a much more realistic way of fitting life and work together, isn't it? Because there's no point in stressing your employees out so much that they don't really want to work anymore, can't work anymore, get resentful and all that. You can totally avoid that.
I've reactivated the gondola. It can take you to Snowy Mountain. Use it whenever you want.
Snowy Mountain, that's where this gondola takes us. That's a fairly difficult level. But then they're all very difficult going out from here. So there's Snowy Mountain that gets us here. There's also Spider Cave that we can explore. I think those are the next two that we can do from here, from this level. Spider Cave and Snowy Mountain. And then I think the stuff that we collect there will then open up another area for us. So votes please, my friends. Where would you like to go? Where it's cold and snowy or where it's dark and creepy? I'll leave it up to you. Spider Cave. Julia would never vote for Spider Cave. Christina says snow. What do you say, Steve? Looks like you've got the deciding vote. I haven't got any drinks left anymore. I think I need to make another tea. Snow? Okay, let's do snow. I'm gonna grab another drink and then we'll carry on, shall we? Leave it with me. Welcome back! You're watching the JAK and DAXTER marathon. And yes, I do agree, we need a drop of oil there. I never remember, would WD-40 in one of those cases be good, or is that going to ruin everything? This is of course another active load screen. It just doesn't appear that way. So, really snowy. These guys are really annoying. Look, they're wearing fur coats and you can't really kill them. So you can kill them, but they come back. Yeah, so there's no point in trying to kill them for good. They just come back. And in the end, I'm just dead. That's not nice. There was a trick to this as well, but I think we'll leave that for a little bit later. These guys follow me as well. That's terrible. It's kind of a WD-40 is technically a lubricant, but it's also, it does something else. I think it drives water out of things, so it's good for oiling squeaky doors. But if you want to lubricate a cable, that's like in a shifter cable in a bike, that is not a good idea to use WD-40, because apparently that, I don't know, it does something that's not good, I believe. Ah, that was a trick. We just jump on it. Okay. And I think it gets us a power cell too if we go and switch all of these things off. That's what it is, Steve, exactly. It corrodes the cable. Oh man. Oh, if it's that easy. It wasn't that easy. I knew it wasn't that easy. Ow. Why can't I do that? Oops, I want to... Ow. Jay died 15 times, that's crazy. Still alive, you know. Maybe you should amend that message. Jay died 15 times, yet he's still alive. We can stop counting, I don't mind, Christina. This is a closed off yellow eco vent. So I guess when we do something else, this is going to open up and that will allow me to shoot things. Oh, good thing we stopped counting. Oh man. Ooh. Enemies everywhere. Steve, if we were to play Halo one day, would you prefer the remastered version that's available on the Steam store? I've never played Halo for Windows, like anything other than the first two. Or would you prefer to play the classic version? The classic one that was released, I believe, parallel to the Xbox version back in the day, that looked like the original Xbox version. And of course, you know, everyone else too. What do you prefer? Would you prefer to play the classic version? Classic, yeah, I can see classic. Oh, look, he's icy. Sliding around. That geometry makes me laugh. Very funny. Yes, let's. I have basically a big box version of Halo in here, and I think I've made it work on Windows 10 at one point. Oh, come on, I was nearly up there. There's a patch you have to install, because it was made for, I think, Windows 7 or XP or something along those lines. Oh, more eggs underneath the ice. Switch that thing off. I believe there's I think it's don't even remember if it's a third-party patch or if it's something that Bungie had released towards the end of the lifetime of Halo. You just install it and then it works just fine. It may have been emulation mode as well. I don't remember if you have to do both. But I think if you don't have this patch, then Halo won't even install on Windows 10. The installer just doesn't want to run. It totally works, definitely. I remember that. And it looks exactly like the original Xbox version. What's he doing? Oh dear. I like that, yes. And then you just ram your way through all kinds of cars that get in your way. I like it. Yeah, the orange energy that's necessary to kill this guy. I think without it, it's not going to work. There's a few more of these guys around here somewhere. No, I can't, sadly. I think we're not supposed to do anything with this. That's just he's just trying to get in there, and we just need to stop him from doing it. I think that's our mission. 2 Lurker Glacier troops. I think that's what we're doing. There's another guy somewhere. deactivate the blockers and free 7 scout flies. Yeah, I don't think we can do anything in that icy thing. Oh no! This to get underneath here, do you mean? It's a good idea actually. Let's try it. Maybe it'll work. These guys are mega annoying. These little jumpy guys. Much like that walking on ice thing, that's also pretty annoying. This is actually a ravine down here. We can go down here. Collect some eggs. Why don't we? Yeah, we'll find another way around here. Oh, no! We're back up here. Good stuff. Ice, ice, baby. Nah, I don't think I can do anything. But I think given that there's another orange thing down here that we saw... Oh, that was downstairs, wasn't it? That's, I think, where this other guy is. Oh my god, it's icy bridge as well. That's crazy. Flut Flut! What are you doing? Oh, that's a button only the Flut Flut can press. I remember this was annoying to get it right. I think there was a timing issue here. Because of course we need to go over that deep ravine. Has it really been that long? Ice, ice, baby. Oh, snow and ice. Yes, absolutely. But also, I mean, not only has your location changed, it's also it's not getting as cold or as snowy anymore as it once was. So I remember we had lots of snow back in the day. Oh, and I don't think that's happening anymore. I'm glad we're no longer counting how often I die. Ooh, one done. I think the trick of that is that I have to be patient and wait so that this thing is on the other side. So this is all fairly easy here. This thing's static, but this thing now moves. So I suppose I wait until that's at the top. And this is now, I have to wait until that thing comes closer to me. Like so. And then I land on it. Oh man, that's crazy. Come on, almost. They had to put annoying bits in there. Oh, so close. And I guess I do have the time there. It's just another 3 frames I need to remain on the other end there. Right. This is the time. This is the time. I can feel it. I can feel it. Come on. Yes! Look at that! Nearly there. Oh, I need to get off here, don't I? Oh, because these things disappear. Oh, my God. That was stressful. But of course, we're not at the end yet. We have to get across yet another ravine. This time with only bits and bobs going up and down. Ugh. It would have been too easy. It would have been too easy. It looks like we've got an ample time here. So I'm not going to get stressed out with the time. Also can't look that far ahead, I'm afraid. Look at that, we've got forever. That's nice. Seemingly forever. There we go! All right. That is good! Ah, open sesame. No going back here, huh? And we'll get this handy little platform that'll get us, hopefully, back to where we need to be. I like a lift ride. Oh, you. He just wants a hug. No! My God, that's terrible. Terrifying. Dude, I haven't got time for this. Terrifying. Aha. It's intense. Oh, I'll just do a bit of skating here. Oh, casually hop over that. Punch this guy. See if we can do it all again on the rebound. Oh. It's another one of those things over there. Let's see if we can finish those off. That should get us a power cell. Cannot guarantee survival. Ooh. Oh my god, that's terrifying. Give me a hand, man. Don't look at me like that. Can't go left or right. The moment I go up, he kills me. That's terrible. Very cute how Daxter's trying to pull him up. Unsuccessfully. Oh, see? That's exactly what I was afraid of.
Don't step into the light, Jack! Don't step into the light!
Oh man, dude. That is tense. I was on there though. That's unfair. I was totally on there more than once now. I think I'm going to try this from here. That should work. It nearly worked had it not been for the evil guy in his way there. Oh man. It's when you try too hard sometimes, you know? You try too hard. And then of course the camera doesn't really work with you. We can do this, come on. How bizarre, I was too far. Slippy bridge, come on, we can do this. Aha! Get the egg, Jack! Get the egg! Aha! Final one! We've done it! Whoa. I say we end on a high note. What do you think? I think this is good enough to end the game on, or end the stream on, I say. And perhaps we'll pick this up again. I'm thinking I'd still like to do a 3D stream at least this week, at least one or two. I just don't know if my brain is going to be up to it or not. Thank you so much, Steve, for putting that Octane link into the Discord. That's very cool. That was kind of my plan, to see if I could make that happen, at least get a test render out of it. I haven't tried it, I haven't tried setting it up, but maybe we can do that tomorrow. That'd be kind of cool. That, and I'd like to look into how particle systems work for animations, but I know nothing about it. If you have any resources that you can link me to, please let me have it, and you know, I have a look. Is it? I can imagine. Did you have to install Blender again for this, or could you use the version of Blender 2.81 that you already had. And just basically put the add-on in, then, you know, be done with it. That's kind of what I'm thinking of doing. Or that's how I had imagined it, that it would work. Let me know. We'll pick this up tomorrow. Something, either this or something 3D. It's a standalone version. Okay, cool. Well, thank you for the warning. I will have a look into that. I will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day, Steve. Have a wonderful night, everyone else. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.